our character concept comes from our wonderful guest. Hello, operator. So why don't you tell us about your wonderful character concept for the audience today?
Why, thank you.
You're
So, if
welcome.
anybody does follow me on the Tiki Talks, recently I accidentally started a war between the goblins and the kobolds, and then I discovered that kobold society is almost communism. Canonically they would be the wealthiest race in all the world if they
Really?
didn't give all of their wealth to their dragon. Um, so I started thinking about this, and like somebody tagged me in the Uwu Communist Manifesto because that's a thing we don't have to talk about here. Oh God! And I got thinking about like you could make this entire campaign session about these kobolds who form together and rise against the dragon bourgeoisie. Except it doesn't work out well, and that's where this character concept comes from. Because his clan tried to do that, and he is the sole survivor.
Oh, I love it.
So Klak is his name, or their name, because kobolds canonically have no concept of gender whatsoever. They can swap back and forth biological sexes.
Wait, that makes sense.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
I had to go with the way of the Ascendant Dragon monk for his class. And yeah, his entire thing is traveling the world, gaining experience, getting more in tune with that draconic trait that kobolds actually have. Unlike Dragonborn, kobolds actually share an origin story with the creation of dragons.
Ooh,
With the
I didn't
idea
know
of
that.
one day returning home and taking back his ancestral lands.
God, that's hot.
Yep. All right. Since we're touching on kobolds, I have to ask: furry or scaly?
Oh no. What's Pinky? I don't know. What are humans?
Just in the furry community.
No,
No, I think it's a type.
because some kobolds
Normie. That's what I am. I'm a normie.
Normie.
No. I'm just referring more to the fact that kobolds in the past have been depicted as like reptilian or scale-like.
Yeah.
Like,
No. I know exactly
It's
what you mean.
dog-like.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
So
know
the
that.
scaled kobold, what we know as the scaled kobolds, I think is only like 10 or 15 years old.
Really?
Yeah,
they were always
kobold
scaly.
is actually the German word for goblin.
How did I not know that?
Kid you not.
and if you really want to get confused, read Norse mythology.
That makes even more sense because
Yeah.
they
So
sound
like
German.
kobolds are
Kobold.
normally like I think they're like supposed to be like dog faced or this that the other, but no, I love the scaly versions of them so much
Oh,
better.
absolutely.
Yeah.
When you say dog version, I'm just like, that sounds weird. I don't know that I like that. I want to unhear that.
I don't want to be walking to the ones be like, oh, who's a good boy, and they get my throat slit.
Isn't that what would happen with a Knoll? Who's a good boy?
Well, like the dog version always saw in like Record of Lodoss Wars, for example.
Mm-hmm. I do remember that. Thank you for letting me borrow that anyway.
Yeah.
I've seen that
So
forever.
honestly, dude, I absolutely love this character concept.
Yep.
And I think it would make for an amazing player campaign where all the players are kobolds and are leading this rise up against the dragon that's just treating them like garbage, and they're the only ones like, why are we taking this shit?
Yeah.
You know,
And then
I would
and then
take
Bob
this.
disappears in a 60-foot cone of flame. Oh yeah.
that's why.
I would take that one step further and have every character be a path of the Ascendant Dragon monk, but they can't change their damage type,
Which actually surprised me wasn't that way
and
to begin
they follow an aspect of Bahamut who just happens to be named Zordon for no reason.
I love it.
I see where you're going with this.
Oh, that is great. And the goblins could be the putties. Really?
And just every once in a while, for no reason, I don't know where I'm coming up with this, you just hear the voice of Tiamat, make my monster grow! And she casts enlarge on things.
You could totally put her on the moon and then have the moon change colors to match her five dragon types.
Go,
You know,
go,
it really
Kobold
surprised me.
comrades.
Did they change it in this? I thought that they classified Tiamat as like a monstrosity and not a dragon. Did they fix
Really?
that? Somebody, anybody confirm that? Because I could have swore
She
that
lives in the like 7th or 8th level of the Abyss,
the
so
Abyss, yeah.
she may have changed.
Yeah, because I remember I was looking at it at one point. I don't know if it was something online or I don't think it was in this book, but I know she's in this book. And
I will say one of the things I like about this in the story of Tiamat, it makes her. I'm trying to find the word. She's not just evil. Like there's a reason she did the things that she did. A sympathetic villain. That's what I'm looking for.
that is the best kind of villain. Is the ones that you can understand and sympathize for. That's why I know
Hashtag
everyone.
Thanos did nothing wrong.
You know, every time
He protected us from the Celestials, apparently.
anyone brings up the name Tiamat, my very first thought was when the wife showed me the original D&D animation, the cartoon that was back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of that?
No.
No?
I
The
know what
first
you're
thing
talking
they
about.
fight.
The first thing they fight is Tiamat, and they're all like level 1 characters.
In the first episode, yes.
And they just run away. It's like, huh, they got away. That's
Seems
extremely
unlikely.
unlikely.
Right. Because it'd only be 1 episode long or 3 seconds long. All right. I love the character concept of Klak. It obviously I had no idea of the no concept of gender, and I also didn't know that they were communists. That is something that is just awesome and fits so well.
We should thank it during the process, comrade.
now every single
All of my
kobold
kobolds.
person, my friend.
All of my kobolds shall now have Russian accent, comrade.
I got this thing. Let's just do this.
Yeah, the aspect is a dragon, but the Tiamat stat block from earlier publications is fiend. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, yeah, I remember when I saw it. I was like, I thought she was a dragon. She's not. All right. I think that'll do it for our character concept.